Hello, my name is 𝗲𝗺 I'm a master's student getting paid to live in Istanbul, and I'm here to help you achieve your dreams of studying in Turkey. As I mentioned in my introduction video, the link to which I've added in the description below, I got accepted into Bilkent University's undergraduate program on 100% scholarship. And in this video, I will teach you how to navigate to the university's website towards the important information about undergraduate deadlines, application requirements, tuition and dorm fees, and programs offered by the university. I have made similar videos for me too and Sabancı University, and you can find the link for those in the description below as well. So let's get started. So the first thing that we are going to do is open the university website. And the link is over here. As you can see, it says Bilkent University is one of the nation's leading research universities. Let's click on this. Okay, so now you have the webpage open in front of you. Whenever I'm looking at a university, be it for undergrad or master's or PhD, the first thing I like to do is go to the academic calendar. The academic calendar usually has the deadlines for all the applications. However, this calendar does not have the deadline for the undergraduate applications. So what we are going to do is we're going to go to prospective students and click international students. And now we have this applying to study, and we can click how to apply. So as you can see in this page, they've clearly mentioned undergraduate applications for the 2025 to 2026 academic year fall semester. So this would be the semester in 2025 from around September till December. So for the 2027 academic year, 2026 to 2027, you can expect these approximate dates as well, from 3rd February till 13th July. So this is the application portal. However, since the application deadlines have passed right now, we cannot start a new application. But they have given us enough information. Again, they have specified that for the 2025 to 2026 academic fall year, the applications will be open between the 3rd of February and the 13th of July. That means that even for the subsequent years, you can expect these same application dates. And below this, they've mentioned that you need a $30 application fee, and the application fee is non-refundable. More so, they've mentioned that this application specifically is for international applicants, and who can apply? Students who are in the last year of high school, or if they have already graduated from their high school. When these application dates open up again, I will make a step-by-step video on how to fill out the application form. But for now, let's go back to the page that we came from. Alright, so right under this, you can see the requirements, the minimum qualifications that you need in order to apply for the undergraduate degree at Bilkent University. So for the SATs, if you've given the reasoning test, and you need a minimum score of 1000 out of 1600 in math and critical reading, and if you've given the subject test, then you need a minimum score of 500 out of 800 from the 2 sections related to the applied program. For your Cambridge results, they've mentioned that you need minimum of 3 A-level subjects in particular of the area of the applied program with at least a C grade. And then they've given some flexibility on how you reach the minimum requirements. For example, if you have 5 subjects, you can submit 2 A-levels and 3 O-levels results, or you can submit 2 O-levels, 1 AS level, and 2 O-level results. If you have 4 subjects, then you can submit 3 A-levels and 1 O-level result. And they've specified that applications with predictive grades will not be evaluated. And furthermore, if you've given the International Baccalaureate, then you need a minimum diploma of 28 out of 45 and minimum 1 HL subject related to the applied program. Now that we've looked at the application requirements, we can move on to the tuition fee. So this is the tuition fee for international students, and for students admitted in 2025, it is $17,600, which is approximately 50 lakh PKR. So for the subsequent years, you can maybe expect a little bit of increase to this, but it can also stay the same. However, don't worry, since I've mentioned before that I got submitted into 100% scholarship, and most of the international students that were attending the university had some degree of scholarship. So no one was actually paying the full, not many people were actually paying the full amount. And underneath they've mentioned that the annual tuition fee is paid in 2 equal installments. So this is the fees for 1 year, and you pay it in 2 installments before the start of each semester through this bank information. So now that we've seen the tuition fee information, let's look for the dormitory fees. Okay, so we go to coming to Bilkent and we can click accommodation. Through accommodation, we can click learn more, and over here you can see dormitory fees. Okay, so over here you can see the dormitory fees for the 2025 to 2026 academic year. However, in the subsequent years, this is subject to change. And in this, they've mentioned clearly for 4 people room, 3 people room, 2 person room, and single room, the prices can range for, this is again for 1 semester, the prices can range from 39,000 Turkish lira, which is approximately 2,70,000 PKR, till 185,000 Turkish lira, which is approximately 13 lakh PKR. Again, these are the fees for 1 semester. However, they also offer dormitory scholarships. So let's go to the scholarship page. We go back to the main page that we came from, applying to study, and over here you can see scholarships for international students. Okay, so for the scholarships, Bilkent University offers 2 types of scholarships. One is for the students who apply for financial assistance, and another type is the merit-based scholarship. So in your application to the university, there will be a section where they ask you if you need financial assistance, and this will be evaluated according to your high school grades and your national or international exam scores and your program choice and other relevant academic criteria, like for example your SAT scores. So qualified applicants are offered partial or full tuition waiver, and there are 5 levels. You can get 20%, you can get 40%, 60%, or you can even get 100% tuition waiver. And on top of this, accommodation scholarships can also be offered to the students on top of their full tuition scholarships. And your tuition scholarships, they are for approximately 5 years. However, you need to maintain a GPA of 2 out of 4. And if you've received an accommodation scholarship would mean a dormitory scholarship, then you need to maintain a GPA of 2.5 out of 4 annually. And moreover, on top of this, you need to make sure you attend all the lectures and don't break any of the rules, don't get any disciplinary action to maintain your scholarships. And for the merits scholarship, so at the end of each year, your GPA will be evaluated, and if it's above 3.3 and in the top 5% of all the non-scholarship students in the program, then you might be eligible for a merit scholarship, and this will be automatically evaluated. You don't have to apply for it. For example, if you hold a 20% scholarship and you rank in the 4th percentile, then you can get an increase to 40% scholarship. Or if you rank in the 1st percentile, you can get an increase of 100% tuition scholarship. But again, this would be evaluated at the end of the academic year. And one more important detail is that the accommodation scholarships are provided for up to 8 semesters only. That would mean 4 years. However, the tuition scholarship is provided for up to 10 semesters, which means 5 years. Now that we've seen the scholarship information, we can go to the English language proficiency section. So the university itself offers a language exam that you can give after you've accepted to the university and arrived at the university. Then you can give this proficiency exam, and if you don't meet the English proficiency requirements, then you would have to go through a year of preparatory school. But for people who are used to speaking English, it's an easy exam. It's not that difficult. However, if you've given the IELTS or the TOEFL, IELTS with a minimum of 5.5 in each section, and TOEFL with a score of 87 in total, then you would not need to give the English language proficiency exam. Alright, now that we have looked at all of the logistics, we can go ahead and check out the programs that are being offered by the university. So over here you can see I went to academic programs and clicked undergraduate programs, and they offer design, art design, architecture, business, economics, engineering, humanities, sciences, performing arts, and applied sciences. So for example, if I want to apply here, I can click it, and they've given all the details about the department, what you will learn, and the curriculum of the entire 4 years over here, in case you want to see exactly what the program offers. That's it for all of the important information that you would need to know before you apply to the university for tuition fees and dorm fees and scholarships and application deadlines and requirements. Congratulations, you have now successfully learned how to navigate to the Bilkent University's website and to pinpoint all the important details you would need before you make your application. And if you still need more guidance, more information, or just help in deciding the right university for you, you can always reach me through email and book a consultation session. You are not alone, and anything is possible.